Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry if I haven't been doing any reviews in a while. I don't remember the last time I did a review. I think it was 1 month ago, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong. I think it was 1 month ago. And I also just want to say thank you guys for voting on my community poll on my channel on what Transformers figure you guys wanted me to review next. So yeah, thank you guys for that. And that figure you guys wanted me to review is the Transformers 2007 Deluxe Bumblebee. So this is one of the figures you guys have voted for. So I just want to say thank you guys for voting and watching my reviews on my channel. I truly do appreciate it a lot. And there's also one thing I got to say too is sorry if I haven't did another live stream. I've forgotten to do one on Saturday, but I had my nephews over, but there was too much background noise, so yeah, sorry about that, and I forgotten to do a live stream, so yeah, my bad. So yeah, sorry about that, everyone. But yeah, so here's Bumblebee in his concept Camaro vehicle mode. This was actually a figure that I've gotten in the Facebook Marketplace Toy Haul review. I can't remember what day it was, but so yes, but this figure was in the big Transformers lot I've got. So yeah, and I never had the original version of this figure. Well, original I'd say. But the only figure that I got in first was the Revenge of the Fallen one, which is the exact same mold, but just got retooling and different stuff on it. But I did saw this figure at Supernova when I was at Brisbane from last year. I did see this figure, and I had an Allspark Power Barricade, but it was a red Frenzy, but I wanted to get a grey Frenzy, so yeah, it was actually quite of a bummer. But hey, hopefully next time, hopefully I'll find some movie characters I'm missing. So and hopefully I'll get more shelves. So yeah, that'll be good. So yeah, so this figure rolls nicely. It's got pinned wheels. But yeah, so not a whole bunch of stuff going on with this figure. And yes, he has a different head. He was missing a head when I first got him. So yeah, so I just gave to my childhood Duck of the Moon figure's head. So yeah, it's actually quite simple to transform. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get your finger and unpeg the doors like that. And next you want to come here on the back of the rear bumper of the car and split his legs like that. Next you want to come here and fold these little panels down like that. Next you want to do it again on his other leg like that. And now there's an automorph, so if you lift down his leg, it would auto transform the back of the leg like that. And once you got his leg folded all the way down, and there should be like a stop point, and lift up his leg. Now you've got one leg done. Now you want to do it again on his other leg, and it should stop like that. There we go. And now you got both of his legs done. So next you want to come to the roof of the car and split his arms. Next, you want to pull these out until they'll click, just like that. Next, you want to fold out the doors like that. And do it again, just like that. And now, you want to come here, fold this down. And this is another automorph that has broke on other people's copies. So yeah, just be really careful with this mechanism, because a lot of people has broken the mechanism on this toy. So yeah, just be very careful, because you have to pull out the arms, and you want to make sure this is out. And next, you want to fold this all the way down. Next, bring the arms back, and then his head could be in the way as well. So just fold it down like that, and then you can bring the arms in. Now, there's a button here. Just want to collapse it in, and last but not least, well, not finished yet, but just want to lift up the front of the car on Bumblebee's chest, and spin his arms around, and fold it out like that. Next, you can do it again on this side, and there you have the 2007 Deluxe Bumblebee in his Rebel mode, and I really do love this figure a lot, considering this figure is based off on concept art. He had a different looking head, and he had a gun that would transform into a sword, but I do not have that on this figure. So yeah, but yeah, he's just a really cool looking figure, and he's very, very accurate to the movie, and he's just a really cool figure. And I actually got the wings right on this figure, and he's just insanely movie accurate, even though the colors aren't right, and he didn't have the right head. But for its time, it was actually a really good figure, and one of the best movie Bumblebees they made. But yeah, and I know there's other variants of this toy that would be like 10 times better, like the capture of Bumblebee, I think from the Screen Battles pack. That one is more movie accurate, and I think that one I would prefer. But some of the figures from the Screen Battles toy line are pretty rare. But yeah, overall, a nice looking figure. And on mine one, he's loose in the legs. But yeah. So for his articulation, his arms can go on a full 360. He has an elbow bend, and he has a bicep swivel, and he has a wrist swivel, and there's a hinge here if you really wanted to, like if you want to use that as a butterfly joint, if you really wanted to. His head can go on a full 360, even though it's not the right head. He can look down that far, he can look up, well, not far, but he has a waist swivel, which is on a weird angle, but it does its job. His legs can go up that far, and can go back that far, and go out that far, and here's a knee bend that goes that far, and no ankle tilt, but if you really want to, you can move his foot if you like. But yeah, that's basically it for his articulation. Not a whole bunch going on with his articulation, but at least he has it. So, but yeah, so for size comparisons, here he is with the Revenge of the Fallen mold, which is, let's say, the superior version. Let's see how they look together. But yeah, they are the exact same figure, but just got different stuff on the Revenge of the Fallen version, and a different, a more movie accurate head. But yeah, it just has got some retooling on this figure. But yeah, this is my preferred movie Bumblebee. But if you want the whole movie, well, the movie ones, so go for it. So you basically have like the movie one and the movie two. So, but yeah, and one sec, and here he is with the Studio Series Bumblebee. So this is what he looks like with today's Deluxes. You can tell they are a lot more smaller, so, and a lot cheaper, well, a lot more different plastic. And here he is with my childhood Bumblebee. Well, my name is Jeff. My first Bumblebee I got in, and yeah, he has seen better days, but I loved him. I played with him, and I'm never gonna get rid of him. And I might have to look for some parts for this figure off eBay because I want this to be completed, and I don't know how I'll be able to fix his chest. So yeah, that's gonna be fun, but yeah, yeah, terrifying. And of course, why not? Here he is with the 07 Leader Class Optimus, and they look really good together. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for comparisons. It may not be the best, but I have more comparisons coming soon because I'm just scared to take some figures out of my shelves and don't want some of them to fall off or break. Yeah. But, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It will definitely help me out, make more Transformers content in the future, and yeah, and also check out my other social medias if you really want to. Check out Matthew Prime Gaming on Discord. I might have to do a second channel because, yeah, it's just been on my phone and it's just right there, so I might have to do a second channel for that. Also check out my Roblox username, Matthew Prime, and check out my Xbox user, BoogerBrain08. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.